All right, part 2. Same thing. We're going to be doing the GCF first. So we're doing a 5-step method. Works every time. But right now I know first step, GCF. Second step, star variable and parentheses. Third step, signs. Fourth step, that's the one, it's pi and sigma, or product and sum. Good. And then the fifth step is star cleanup. Okay? So, off the bat, I look at this and I go, wait a minute. The first coefficient, there isn't one. So, what that tells me is there's no GCF and there's no star. Okay? No front coefficient, there's no GCF, no star. If there's no star, there's no star cleanup. So right off the bat, I'm in a 3-step method. Okay? So, 3-step method here. Okay. And part of that 3-step method is parentheses, variable. Okay? Now over here, I had, on our first problem, I kind of put everything inside here. On this problem, I'm going to bring it down 1 step at a time. Okay? The way I really want you guys to do it. I did it that way to kind of prove a point. If you're not writing your steps and you're not using multiple colors, when you're done, it's not going to be very helpful at home. When we're done with this and using our steps, it should be much more helpful. Okay? So, signs. This sign goes down. Boom. It's right there. Every time. Then I look at this one, and it tells me that they are, minus says that they are different, because we learned in chapter 2 that when something's negative, there's a difference, right? So it's really logical. So if it's negative, they're going to be different. If it's positive, they're going to be the same. And think of it like this. A positive is a sum, right? And sum, same. Sum, same. Okay? I try really hard to make this just flow and easy. So if they're the same, it tells me that this one has to be the same as this one, which is negative. Okay? Very logical. This goes here. This tells me if they're the same or different. They have to be the same, so these two are the same. Next step. So that's the variable. Oops. And I said I was going to write it in steps. And there I go again. Not doing what I say I'm going to do. So there you go. Steps. Steps. That's the way it should look. Okay? Now, our third step. Our fourth step, actually. So this was our second step, third step, and our fourth step is product and sum. And the product is 1 times 6, which is 6. And our sum is 5. Then I remember, remember, this is the same. So we are adding. We're adding. Okay? If this is the same, we're adding. If it's different, we're subtracting there. Okay, or adding a negative. If they're the same, then we're adding. So we want to take two numbers that multiply to be 6, but add to be 5. And so we could go through and say, okay, well that's 6 and 1, because we always put the biggest number first. It's so crucial, because when we take these and we put them in here, they go in just the way they're there. Biggest number first. So 6 and 1, but 6 and 1 equal 7. It's not 5. So we look at 3 and 2, and 3 and 2 equal 5. So that's what we want. 3 and 2. Okay? And then we check our work. X minus 3 times x minus 2. And x times x is x squared. And x times minus 2 is minus 2x. And minus 3 times x is minus 3x. And minus 3 times minus 2 is positive 6. These are like terms, so therefore x squared minus 5x plus 6. So this does equal x squared minus 5x plus 6, and I'm good. That's my factor. So that's prime factor, or that's factoring 3-step method.